Come over here to the toolbox to your rectangle tool, click, hold, then release your mouse, and pick up your rounded rectangle tool. Let's come up here and give it a fill color, and let's give it a non-stroke. Come back to the workspace. Now click and create a rounded rectangle, kind of like that, for the torso of the body. Now let's go ahead and, of course, we still have our rounded rectangle tool selected. And from about over here, let's click and create the leg right there. Now let's come up here and right on the edge of the torso rounded rectangle and aligned with the center, click and create to the left side, basically the shoulder rounded rectangle we're creating right now, about this much, and then release your mouse. Let's pick up our selection tool and deselect. Zoom in a little bit. Pick up the rounded rectangle tool again and come over here to this anchor. Click and create the arm. Let's just make the arm go down below the center of the torso rounded rectangle a little bit. And of course make sure it is less in width than the leg. Now release the mouse, pick up your selection tool and deselect. We have a small problem. I'm going to zoom in to show you. Over here, linking the arm and the shoulder, we have this crease here, and we don't want this. So to fix this problem, let's pick up our direct selection tool and go ahead and select the arm. Then come over here to this anchor and click on it to select it alone. If you come over here and hover over the circle responsible for changing corner radius, you can see the corner you're about to change is highlighted. Click and drag out all the way to make this corner have a 90-degree angle. Release your mouse and deselect, and you can see you have now fixed this problem. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Now let's pick up our selection tool, click and drag to select all these objects. Release your mouse, then come up to Window, all the way down to Pathfinder. We're going to select the command Unite to make all these objects one object, one body. So let's click on Unite. And as you can see, they are now one object. If I come up here and try to change the fill color, they're changing as one object. Now with our selection tool, let's right click while having this body selected, go to transform, select reflect. The axes are vertical, and let's go ahead now and click copy. Now with our selection tool, let's click on the copy, hold your shift key to move away in a straight line to the side, about this much. Release mouse, then keyboard, and deselect. Now we have to make the left side and the right side one object. So with our selection tool again, click, drag, and select both these objects. Go back to the Pathfinder and select the command Unite. Now let's close the Pathfinder, zoom out a little bit. They are now one object. Let's go ahead and add a head to the body. Come over here to Rounded Rectangle tool, click, hold your mouse and release it, and pick up your Ellipse tool. Now come over here and align with the center of the body, of course. Click, hold down Shift and Alt key to create a circle for the head from the center, and make sure it is a suitable size to the body. Release mouse, then keyboard, pick up your selection tool and deselect. The last step is to make the body and the head one group. So we click and drag to select both these objects. Then let's go ahead and right click, select the command group. We did this because this is now one body, which is the head and body. And we want to change this body as, of course, one group.